We've got some big news to tell you about, so here is tonight's top story.
New reports. Multiple people may soon face charges in connection with Matthew Perry's death.
I'm always drawn to characters that start off from a somewhat broken place.
The angle that the investigators are going at this is the supply of ketamine, because that's really what caused his death.
Ketamine felt like a giant exhale.
It's very tricky because he was being prescribed ketamine for clinical reasons.
I was also doing ketamine infusions every day.
According to the autopsy report, the ketamine that killed Matthew couldn't have been a result of his last official infusion therapy session. That took place a week and a half before his death.
Supposedly he had an abundance of ketamine at the time, almost amount equal to undergoing surgery through anesthesia. So I would assume that the police are investigating people that could have provided the ketamine to him, his doctors, his acquaintances or friends. I think the most likely charge would be involuntary manslaughter.
The investigation includes the DEA, the LAPD, the U.S. Attorney, and the U.S. Postal Service.
They get involved primarily through the distribution of narcotics, possibly through the mail service or other avenues.
Of course, this isn't the first high-profile celebrity drug-related case. After the deaths of Whitney Houston, Prince, and Heath Ledger, authorities investigated how they obtained the drugs that killed them, but ultimately, no one was ever implicated.
If you take an excessive amount of drugs and something happens, you're going to be accountable for your own actions. So when you try to involve other people, it's a heightened standard.
Return with a verdict of guilty.
I think this case could be very similar to Conrad Murray's situation with Michael Jackson. Also remember, when Anna Nicole Smith died, people were charged with having helped get her the prescription drugs. When the rapper Mac Miller died, the people that distributed and provided the drugs to him were also charged. So it's not unheard of.
All this as Lisa Kudrow reveals she's been watching old Friends episodes to keep her memory of her co-star alive.
So here we are. Nervous?
Me? No. You?
No.
Lisa said she found it embarrassing watching herself, but quote, "If I make it about Matthew, then that's okay, and it's just celebrating how hilarious he was, and that is what I want to remember."
It's a really special relationship.